Welcome back. This is Power Breakfast. Tuesday on Power Breakfast usually means that we try and bring you some of the latest beauty and lifestyle tips and trends and educate you on how it is that you can live your best life. Today we are going to be talking a little bit about laser skin therapy, finding out what that's all about. We've got a team of experts here who are going to break it down for us. So let's start with introductions. Paris, you can introduce yourself, tell us where you're from, and introduce your team as well.
All right. My name is Paris Bouthia. I'm a medical esthetician. I'm also the CEO of Timeless Medical Spa. We are in Lavington, and we actually deal with the high-end, non-invasive technology, which is modern now, to rejuvenate skin, to treat skin and whole body, for that matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, but your focus is on skin specifically.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And tell us who you came with.
Today is my model, who is Martin, and then we have Hannah, who will be helping me to do the treatment.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So tell us what this treatment is all about. We've heard of laser treatments in various parts of the body, but this is specifically laser skin therapy. What does that entail?
Laser is actually, it's a metered light that turns into basically energy that goes and targets something we call chromophore on the skin. What is chromophore, you ask? It could be water on the skin, could melanin on the skin, could be protein on the skin, could be acne, PP acne on the, it could be anything inside the skin where you're not seeing it. It's not out here. It could also be hair. So laser can treat a lot of things. Okay. So what it does, it just targets specifically what it is you're treating. So we have different heads that treat different things in the skin.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you talk about, it treating some of the things that you can't necessarily visibly see with the naked eye, how is it that I know if I need laser skin therapy? How do I know?
Because ultimately, what is happening inside the skin come out. So for example, if you have a pimple, it means it's an acne, PP bacteria that you're not seeing. It's not visible here, but you can see a pimple, right? But it's inside. Okay, ingrown hair. You don't see it. You feel you're itching here, and you're like, why is it? I don't see, but I'm itching. Yeah. So the laser target that you cannot see inside and treat it from inside out. Things that we cannot treat with products.
Right, and that's what I was going to say actually, is that when we think about, oh, I have acne or I have blemishes, we think, let me run to the shop and get this topical cream that will take care of that. So if someone has been doing that for most of their life, how would you then convince them that laser treatment is more effective than just the creams?
If they've tried that and it's not helping, because it's true, if it's not a severe case of acne, or you don't need to rejuvenate the skin to deeper layer of the skin from the epidermis to dermis, then yes, you can treat that with a topical cream. However, if you need something deeper, something even more high-tech, then laser is the in thing right now everybody's doing, and it's quicker too.
Okay.
Yeah.
How quick are we talking?
Like most of the, depending with where we're treating, for example, if we were treating the whole face for acne, it will take us like half an hour. If we're just doing ingrown for men and women right here, women these days get hair because of hormonal imbalance, it will take us like 15 minutes. Okay. So you see what I mean? Yeah. So you're saving on time. Number two, the side effects are very minimal. So unlike the cream, sometimes they dry the skin, you're peeling and this all that, yeah? So this one is quick and effective.
What is your typical clientele? Because I know we're going to be experimenting on a man this morning, but is it men, women? I mean, age-wise, who do you tend to see more of at your clinic?
Here's the funny thing. Everybody from the age of 12, I'll tell you why. The laser can treat skin rejuvenation for anti-aging, meaning if you have wrinkle, we can treat that. Or if you want to prevent wrinkles, we can do that. If you have acne, it could be because of hormonal imbalancing on the age of 40, 50. It could also be because of hormonal, because you are somebody who's going through that preteeny thing, and now you're starting to break out. So you see, all different ages. It could, like I said also, it could be because of ingrown hair, or you just don't want hair. Yeah. You want to remove the hair permanently. Maybe you have hair on your armpit that you don't want to have it anymore on your private area. These can also treat that. Okay, and that can be done permanently, you Permanently, but I need you to understand one thing. The treatment doesn't, you don't do it once. It's done, yeah? Right. Normally it's between 6 treatment to 12 treatment. Okay. Done every month or every 6 weeks. Every month or every 6 weeks. Yes. So if someone has an issue, let's say blemishes on your skin. Yes. Do I come for a consultation first? How does that work? How does the process work? For sure. We must have you come for consultation. We do a skin analysis. First find, are you a candidate for laser? Do you have contraindications? that, for example, if you're pregnant, I can't do laser on you, right? Simply because they've never done a test on a pregnant woman. So we can do, so there's some things that we cannot, if you know, so you have to fill in a form. We have to know your history a little bit. If you're using certain medication like Accutane, maybe you are suffering acne and you went to your doctor and you were given Accutane. I can't do laser on you until you finish the dose of Accutane. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to be taking a look at how this therapy is actually conducted. Paris did bring some of her equipment with her, so we'll do a live demonstration. But in terms of downtime, after someone has this treatment done, let's say I've spent 15 or 30 minutes with you, can I immediately, can I go to work the next day? Will I have redness? Will I have swelling? Will I have soreness? What are some of the after effects?
That's the beauty of it. We can even call it break beauty. You can be at break time, come, we do treatment, and you go right back at work.
That quickly.
That quickly, because what happened is the skin could look a little bit pink, a little bit red. That's the side effect. But it honestly go down immediately, like maybe 10, 15 minutes later.
Oh, wow.
And the side effect, like I said, it's perhaps the following day you wake up with the skin feeling a little bit dry. So you don't stop going to work. That's why people love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we should go ahead and start the demonstration. First of all, explain to us the machinery you've brought us this morning.
So this is a laser machine. It's a light pod. Honestly, it's the most modern thing you can have right now. As you can see, the same way with cell phone. Remember, they're getting thin and small and small. So the machine are also getting high-tech but small and small. You don't have, they used to be very huge machine. We couldn't bring them here. But now we can carry them around. Yeah. So this machine can treat acne. It can treat varicose vein. It can rejuvenate the skin. It can do hair removal. I mean, it can do a lot of things because you change setting. It's a computer. So it doesn't only treat one thing. It has a variety of things that it treats.
Yeah.
Today, however, we'll be demonstrating skin rejuvenation using using laser machine.
Okay.
We can also demonstrate a little bit of hair removal using the same machine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see you have sunglasses that are a part of this kit as well.
I know. I have to explain that because
that to us.
for these, I'm going to wear it. As you can see, you can see through them.
Yeah.
Is to we're just preventing our eyes from the right. You will see when I start doing the treatment.
Okay.
So you'll be wearing the glasses. I'll wear them. And my model here will be wearing them.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So let's get started, I guess.
All right, so I'm going to wear my glasses. And I'm going to make sure the client is wearing them too. You okay? And for you too, because you might want to come closer maybe to look, so I'll have you wear those. You can set up the machine for me.
All right,
So I'm going to wear my gloves. Why am I wearing gloves? Because I might touch his skin just to mark where I'm going to be working on. And since we're not in the bed, he's going to lie down just like that. So I'm going to concentrate on treating this area so you can see me doing it.
Okay.
All right.
So we're doing hair removal first?
We're doing hair removal.
Okay.
So like I said, the machine has different intensity. Now I'm going to do very low intensity on him. So if you come to us the first time, after we evaluated your skin and your candidate, we start low intensity just to see how does your skin react to this.
Okay.
And then as you keep on coming, we increase the intensity.
Okay.
Yeah. Of course, the higher the intensity, the better the treatment.
The better the results.
Yeah.
All right. Great.
So we're going to wipe his face right here to make sure there's no any residue. So Hannah is going to help me with that.
Okay. So just make sure you've got a clean surface to work with there.
Yes. And I'm just going to dry it. That's it. That's why we wanted a man. No makeup to remove. Quick.
Yeah, exactly. Simple that way. All right.
And so now, this machine has even a filter that actually after you do hair, you will see it turn black. So I'm going to set the machine here. And because it's, like I said, I'm not going to do high intensity because this is fast treatment, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to start the treatment. And I'm going to talk to my model here and ask him, are you okay? Tell me if you're uncomfortable and I can stop anytime, yeah?
Okay.
And we can lower the intensity, yeah? So as you can see, I don't know whether the camera can see, you can see the lead right, yeah?
Yeah, the camera
so
can get some
when I
close up
start
there.
doing the treatment, you will see the light being emitted. So here it is. So that is how it works. Now I'm gonna go make it go speed because we are on air. I just wanted you to see.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make it fire speed now. So I don't know whether you can see my
Yes, I can see the flashes of light there.
So So right now, it's targeting the chromophore melanin to go and treat the hair from the shaft and destroy the hair from the shaft. Now, I need you to know that when I do this treatment, the laser will only treat between 10 to 15% of the hair that is on growth mode.
Okay.
The hair that is not on the growth mode doesn't get treated.
So this is something that should be repeated. You said like in the next month you would come for another treatment?
Yes, so in the next 4 to 6 weeks, because that's the growth cycle of the hair. So he has to come for another treatment for consistency.
Okay.
As you can see, it's not uncomfortable. Of course, he's feeling a little bit of heat. And of course, he's feeling like I'm pinching his skin a little bit. But he's being a man here. He's being a gentleman. So he's taking it.
Okay. Interesting.
And if you see, I'm going to increase the intensity a little bit just so you can see something.
Okay.
When I increase a little bit and I go like this, watch, he's going to now feel it. See? Now he's feeling it, see? And you can see the hair burning. I don't know whether you can see that smoke.
Yeah.
And you can see it sieging. That means it's turning white. That means he's taken the treatment right there.
Okay.
And now you see he's feeling it, yeah?
Yeah.
So that's why you cannot start somebody on the high intensity because he's now, you can see the hair is burning.
Wow.
So I'm going to turn the machine off and demonstrate to you skin rejuvenation on this area.
Wow.
Right there.
That's intense.
You can wipe that area on the forehead.
So he didn't have very much hair to start with.
No, you have to shave.
So you have
When
to
you're
shave it
coming
down if
to
someone
us,
comes
you need to at least have shaved at least 3 days before.
Okay.
You get a better treatment.
Okay.
That way we are not just burning the hair on top. The laser is actually going on the root.
Down into the root.
Yeah. So I'm going to change the head here. And now we're going to do a skin rejuvenation on his
Okay.
forehead.
And this can be done on anyone, any type of
skin. Whether you are you know there's 6 type of skin, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You and I, we are skin 5, 6, yeah? The darker you are is, you know, 6. Caucasian, they are 1, 2, 3.
Right.
Asian are there 4, 5.
Okay.
And us, African descent, we are
Yeah.
about 5, 6, yeah? So he's a 6 for sure. So because of that, you need to know, that's why you need to go to qualified people.
Okay.
Because if somebody used the wrong settings,
Yeah.
then you could burn. The
Right.
same laser that is doing the treatment.
Can we just have
could
our model
also-
sort of face up a little bit? I think the camera wanted to get a different angle on what we've just done. That was the hair removal that we did first.
Yes, and now
we're
we're demonstrating skin rejuvenation.
Okay.
On the, you see the head change?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this one is if, for example, somebody has even wrinkles starting to happen,
Okay, so-
and now we want to treat those, we
Okay.
can use these, or you just don't want wrinkles to start happening.
So you do it
can
as a
do it.
preventative measure as well.
Exactly.
Okay.
So again, I'm going to do low intensity on him because it's his first time.
Okay. All right.
So, okay, the machine is set, ready to go. As you can see, this you cannot go. The other one I could go so close to the skin because we were treating hair removal. This one, I'm only allowed to go as much as that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, otherwise it would be too much. And this one, he's gonna feel it like, there you go. How are you feeling? Tell us how you're feeling. Can you feel a little bit of heat?
A little bit of heat,
yeah?
he said.
So, and with this, again, remember we are in the studio. We're not, if we're in the bed, it will be different.
Yeah.
I will be going in a certain angle. And say, for example, let's assume he had wrinkles here. I would be going right on top of it.
So this treatment normally at your spa would last around 15 minutes? Or?
15 to half an hour. I mean, again, it could be an hour if we are removing here the whole body.
Ah.
It could be even an hour and a half, right? It all depends with what treatment are you doing.
Okay.
But if you're just doing the face, it shouldn't be more than half an hour.
Okay.
Yeah. And this thing can also remove, I just noticed he's got a little bit skin tag there. So I'm just really concentrating on that, and it's going to remove that. It's going to fall off in a couple of days.
Okay.
So you see that? I just concentrated on that. The laser is going to go and treat that little skin tag from there inside, and it will just dry off and, you know, and fall off. Yeah.
Interesting.
Again, he's a man who shaved even his head. You can see he has a lot of discoloration right there. This laser can also treat that.
Wow.
Done monthly, yeah?
Okay. Right.
Are you okay?
Rejuvenation.
So this is called photo rejuvenation using laser.
So again, it's treating wrinkles. You talk about
Preventing, treating them. It could be also acne, right? If we had pimple, I would just, like for example, let's demonstrate with that one right there. I would just increase the intensity. Hopefully he can handle it. And I would just bust it. Look, I'm going to just go right there on it. Right there. And I would just go.
Ooh.
Do you see? Can you see it turning white?
Wow.
And that pimple, look. He's feeling it. You're feeling that, yeah? That pimple will follow.
Wow.
In a couple of days.
Wow.
Yeah? So I just wanted you to know that it can do. Now, after we've done this, however, the most important thing is not the treatment. It's what do you do after the treatment.
Exactly.
Now, I've just put laser on his face, which is all heat. His skin right now is hot. So we have to cool down the skin. If we were in our spa right now, in our medical clinic, we would have cooled the skin down. This machine has cooling mechanism with it. So as I'm doing the treatment, is cooling the skin down. But we also add ice on it after the treatment. Then the most important thing, now Hannah is going to help me, is apply some product to soothe the skin together with sunscreen. Because what happens is if you do laser hair removal and then you can't do laser hair removal today and go to Mombasa on the beach and say, wow, today I'm basking in the sun. You're going to burn. So what we tell people, after the treatment, you're going to avoid sun exposure for at least 48 hours.
Okay.
And if you must go on the sun, then you must use sunscreen. Anyway, you should be using sunscreen every day, whether you had treatment or not.
So in addition to sunscreen, what else is she applying on
She's
her skin?
gonna apply toner first.
Toner, okay.
To soothe the skin. It has, this one has got like menthol in it, cooling is written, cooling sensation on it. So it's gonna cool his skin a little bit, just bringing that heat a little bit down. And after that, he's a man, so we're not gonna apply so many things. They don't like a lot of things, but at the same time, we have to rejuvenate his skin. So after that, she's gonna apply argan oil, and it's pure argan oil, natural, 100%. Again, after you've done laser, you don't wanna put chemicals on it, yeah? So we'll apply pure argan oil and mix it with a little bit sunscreen to protect his skin. And he's done.
So he should
and he can go to, do you see his skin is not...
So in how many days should he see?
In 3-5 days, because the laser will still continue working. So his skin might feel a little bit dry tomorrow morning, but after that, in 4 days, it looks rejuvenated. A lot of people will say the skin feel plump up, tight even. Yeah. And if it's pimple, of course, it's gonna fall off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting stuff.
And that is it. And so you see, you can do it and go to work. So unfortunately, some other treatment that we do, some we have to take time off. Yeah. But with laser, there is no that needed.
Okay.
Yeah.
What treatments are you talking about there when you say other treatments that you do?
Because we do like chemical peels, and if we do a deeper chemical peel, depending with how many, skin has got different layers. Do we want it to go from epidermis to dermis? If we want it to go all the way to treat maybe hyperpigmentation, somebody has sun damage, now we might do what we call combined therapy, meaning we might do laser this time, but next time he come, we might decide to do a deeper peel. Now that sometimes might require you to take some days. It's intense. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Maybe you can have a seat here and we can discuss a little bit more. Because I'm sure people are watching and they're quite impressed with the results that you claim that this therapy provides.
Yeah.
But seeing as it's something that you have to continuously do every couple of weeks, what is the cost like to someone?
The cost, you won't believe it. It's for us a timeless medical spa. It can be very expensive depending with where you go. Different, of course, different clinic charge differently. But for us, a timeless medical spa for women, I'm very, very passionate about women who are suffering with hormone hair, and they feel sort of their self-esteem has been affected by it. Sometimes even teenagers, because sometimes it's hereditary. For that, believe it or not, for hair we only charge 3,000 per treatment.
Okay.
For treatment that I've just done for him, it's 6,000 for the face. Yeah. Now it goes on like that, depending again. Yeah. But we start from, our cost start from 3,000 per treatment to 6,000 per treatment.
Okay.
Yes.
Just depending on how much you want to get
Exactly. Now, if you're going to come for whole body hair removal or rejuvenation, now that's going to cost you a little bit more.
Yeah. So just about how much you want to invest in yourself.
And think about it. For hair removal, it's permanent, yeah? 99% at least hair will be gone, or if not permanent, reduce, hair reduction. For example, if you're somebody who doesn't like to shave you have to shave every day or every other day, and now you want to be shaving once a month, this is the way to go, yeah? Because it's going to reduce it and eventually lead to permanent.
Oh, okay. So over the course of time, the more you do it,
it's hair reduction, and the more you do it, eventually it can be permanent hair removal.
Right.
Yes.
I'm sure also there are people who have concerns. I mean, when we hear like lasers and all this new technology, people always say that, you know, certain frequencies here might have cancer, or, you know, you hear people saying all these
it's
sorts
radiation,
of things. Yeah,
oh
radiation about lasers.
Yes. But here's the thing. We treat cancer with what? Laser is now being treated with everything, eyes, everything. So long as you're going with in a clinic that the laser machine that is being used is for your skin type, like the one we have here is for all skin type, meaning whether you're Caucasian, black, white, yellow, you know, it doesn't matter. This machine can work for you. There are some machines that I was trained with that I can use because they are only meant for Caucasian skin type. So it's for you to make sure you're doing your research well, and that before you go say, I'm going to do laser hair removal, be sure that you're going to a credible place. Number two, know the machines also. Find out, what machine am I supposed to be using for my skin type? It's there. These days we have internet. One cannot lie to you. The information is out there. So as a consumer, be informed. And then by the time you come to us, you at least have a clue what to expect and what machine you should be having.
Another concern someone might have if they're thinking about doing this is the hygiene aspect of it.
Yes.
Because you're dealing with, you know, with skin.
Exactly.
So we saw you transfer, or you changed the, what did you call them when you did
the head?
Yeah.
Yes.
So how do you assure your clients that what they're
Number
using
one,
is...
you notice that the head doesn't touch the skin. There is something that is preventing that head from touching. And of course, we make sure the machine are clean, they're new, but that's why they did that. The machine never touched your skin.
Okay.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So therefore, there is no like your germs are coming to this one. No.
Okay.
But we make sure, and that's why I wore gloves. Imagine, I'm on studio, but I still felt I need to wear gloves because I'm touching his skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which can
so
be sensitive.
again, that is very important. You need to look where you're going. How is their hygiene? Those are very important. Remember, it's your skin. Yeah.
So for someone who's never ever tried this, never even heard about it, maybe hearing about it for the first time today, and would like to, you know, rejuvenate their skin, but are a little bit hesitant, how would you talk to that person, and how would you convince them to come see you?
I would say, don't be afraid. Come, because the only way to know is by coming, call us. Ask all the questions before you decide to take the treatment. You need to come, sit down with us, ask all the questions. Let us know you, because we need to know your history. Because like I said, not everybody is candidate.
Yeah.
Because if you come to us and you have maybe allergic to certain things, maybe to heat, we can't do it to you. If you're pregnant, we can't do it to you. If you're on a certain medication. So that's why we need to know each and every detail. When you come to us, you're going to be open.
Yeah.
You have to say, I'm using A, B, C, D. So we can then tell you, no, we cannot do laser. We're very sincere. We can't do laser until you're done with this, you can come. So don't be afraid and don't suffer in silence. Because there's so many people who are suffering with skin issues without knowing where to go. Yet we are here with solutions.
Right. And speaking of solutions, we also have to talk about preventative measures, because there are people who kind of do this to themselves. There are risk factors that go into how it is that your skin ends up looking dull and, you know, needs rejuvenation. Our diet, our lifestyle, all of that goes into this, right? Maybe you can talk about that a bit.
You know, I know people might say it's cliche, you are what you eat, but it's true. What you eat will show up on your skin. For example, if you're eating protein every morning, maybe you ate eggs in the morning, and you're eating nyama shoma lunchtime, and then in the evening again you're eating fried, you know, stew with a lot of protein will show up on your skin as pimples or maybe cyst or lashes. So you need to drink a lot of water, hydrate, reduce your protein. If you ate protein for breakfast, try not to eat protein for lunch and dinner at the same time. Eat a lot of vegetable. I know we are told every day, but that is so true. Again, stress, that's something we ignore. We assume the issues of skin are only brought by the food or product or hygiene. No. Sometimes the life we live today is a fast life. To-do list, And a lot of people are stressed out. Even students are stressed out because we find we are treating a lot of students. So manage your stress. try and, you know, find techniques of coming down like exercising so that it won't affect your skin.
Right. So even as you're getting these treatments, it's important to think about the things that you're talking about so that it's not reoccurring. So you're not constantly treating something that you could have prevented by
For example, if you come to us and you want us to do body contouring because maybe you've had a baby and now you want to go back to shape, we're going to tell you you need to stop doing this, you need to eat this, you need to exercise this, because there's no magic pill. I wish we all had it, that when you come we give you magic pill and everything is, no, it's hard work. You have to put in some work, I have to put in some treatment, and together we win. And also the product you use. A lot of people are just going to the supermarket and just buying product. For example, here we are sitting, me and you, with this gentleman, with that beautiful girl. We're all different skin type. So what is good for me might not be good for him. And for sure, what is good for her is not for you. So it's very important you come to our clinic. We do something we call skin analysis. We now tell you your oily skin, your dry skin, your combination of normal and dry or whatever. And the product that you should be using, they should be this. We are not saying you must buy a product, but what we are saying is be educated about your skin type so that when you go out there, you know exactly what to buy for you. Not what is working for your mother. Because it might not work for you.
Might not work for you.
Exactly.
You mentioned body contouring. You do that there as well?
We do.
So you have quite a number of services.
Yes, we have a lot of services. Today we could only demonstrate one because this is the only small machine we can bring to the studio. But we actually do any sort of treatment you could think of from head to toe, we actually offer.
All right, sounds great. I'm sure someone will want to try something different this year and might want to contact you.
Yes.
So how can they go about that?
If you go on our website, is timelessmedicalspa.kenya.com, timelessmedicalspa.kenya.com. If you go on Facebook, we are Timeless Medical Spa. If you want to see us on our physical address, we are off James Gishuru, Lavington Mall, 6th floor. So if you come to Lavington Mall, you get in the elevator, you come all the way to 6th floor, turn left. We are there. We are called Timeless Medical Spa. And you can, you know, just go on the website. You see us there. You get our detail, our map, what we do, and get acquainted with us before you even come.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds great. Thank you so much, Paris, and your team for coming and demonstrating laser skin therapy for us. I'm sure you've educated quite a number of people watching. So thank you so much, and hopefully some of them will be visiting you soon.
Thank you for having us. We had fun. And we hope you come too.
Yeah, I just might. I just might. Power Breakfast does continue. Willis Rabu is coming up next with his Man Cave. They're talking about what it is that men want for Valentine's tomorrow. So it's a conversation you don't want to miss. Keep it here. We're going to be back after this short break.